Pilgrim for Automobile Magazine, and today I'm at the NCM Motorsport Park with an AMG E63 Wagon. It's got a very nice AMG sports steering wheel. It's not too big. I like a smaller steering wheel. It's got the flat piece across the bottom. I can get very close to it, and when I'm driving it, it just feels like actually like a race car, to be honest. The seats hold me in extremely well. These are AMG seats in the sense that they're built to be on a racetrack, and when you've got a high performance car like this, you'd better have good seats. 15.5-inch carbon ceramics, massive 6-piston calipers. The brakes stayed with me for the few hot laps that I did, but in 93-degree temperatures, I was extremely impressed with the brakes. They did not fade out for me. I mean, wagons have never been popular in the US, but they're very, very popular in other parts of the world, and my origins come from England, and I love wagons myself. They're pretty awesome. This thing has a tremendous amount of room in it, and you can see from here, well, I just got myself in and out of the car a little bit earlier. Now, understanding with SUVs, people like it a little bit higher, like to be a bit higher. I wish people liked them more. I would love to have one of these things as my daily driver. The heart of the E63S is obviously the engine. 603 horsepower, 627 foot-pounds of torque. These engines, basically the very similar engine, is the 4-liter V8 twin-turbo that you've got in the AMG GT lines, in particular the GTR that everybody knows is that just rocket ship fast car. Each one of these engines has the engine builder's name on it. This one is Roland Lamboni. That sounds more Italian than German myself, but Roland did a heck of a job. The 0 to 60 number of 3.4 seconds might be a bit conservative. When I ran around the racetrack with it earlier, considering it's 4,699 pounds, it's pretty amazing how quickly it went.
And speaking of how quickly it went, let's go play on track. I want to say thanks to the Mercedes guys for giving me a chance to be on my own out here, clear track, hot lap. Let's give it a try. Coming into turn 1 here, over 130 miles an hour, 1A, hard 1A, getting in here, left, over the curb a little bit there, it's always a good idea. This car, it fights you because it's a heavy car, but it does a great job on track considering it's 4,700 pounds. Also, the thing that fights me, because I'm trying to rotate the car into all these corners, it's the 4MATIC and the stability control working together. I'm saying let me rotate, they're saying you're gonna die, we're helping you. Back straight here, not really straight. Coming into turn 5, infamous turn 5, a little bit of braking, slide it in. You can see there, I'm trying to yaw the car, the stability control pulls me back. You can see that plainly pretty much through the whole lap. Turn 6, patience turn. You've got to make sure you get this right, otherwise you slide off. They can see on the left all the dirt. Downhill, slide through 7. 8, got to be patient coming in here. 8 is off camber, over the top. And you get out, and boy, that four-wheel drive is just digging in up here. Through turn 9, coming downhill into turn 10. Very similar to Coda, this one. Patience, patience. Slowest turn on the track. Got to make the apex. Out, digs out of here really well. 11's not really a turn, this little kink here. Then into 12. Off the ground. This is kind of the jump turn. Momentum, out through 13. This back straightaway, it's kind of a blind crest here. I use the trees actually to see where I'm going. 14 through 14, up and over tabletop. 15, over 130 miles an hour coming into here. Into 16, the car again is trying to stop me rotating.
That's a bad kitty, bad kitty.
That's one way to put it. This slow-mo footage shows my turn-in rotation really well before the stability control rushes into save the day, of course. Despite that, I still carry a lot of momentum into 17. Coming up over the top, down into 18. 18, 19 complex. Long turn, you're going to hear me on and off the gas, just trying to make the car turn. Here, help, come on, let's go. Down into the sinkhole. Use the hill, hit the brakes, turn the car through 20. Patience, patience, patience through here. Late apex into 21. And then as fast as I can coming out of 23 onto state, trying not to hit the wall on the outside. Full on, all the power we got down here. 223.27, that's really pretty good. The Jeep Trackhawk that we had here a few weeks ago, that ended up doing a sub 230, a 229, which actually is really, really good. but as you can see, the wagon did a fantastic job, almost 6 seconds quicker. The other thing that's pretty impressive is the 223.2 is only about a second, a little bit more than a second slower than a BMW M4 competition pack I ran here previously, also using Michelin PS4S tires. So again, superb job by Mercedes for making this thing as track ready as it is. When I saw this on the back of the vehicle I drove this morning, I just had a big smile on my face and thought, you know what? Corporate sense of humor is not dead. This car is almost like you know, thumbing your nose at what's corporate, what's reasonable, maybe even politically correct. There aren't many people that want to spend over $100,000 for a wagon. But to me, it's probably the perfect road vehicle because it's complete utility, massive amounts of room, fun to drive, and gobs of power. As far as I'm concerned, when you have vehicles like this that people can buy, the world is spinning in the perfect direction.